My name is Amy Henderson, and I'm a cultural historian here at the Portrait Gallery. What's impressed me about Hepburn, she was funnier than I expected, and she was just exactly as bossy and as feisty as one would expect. We were sitting having coffee and cookies one morning, and the phone rang, and I don't know where her housekeeper was, but she looked at me and she said, "Answer it." I said, "Yes, ma'am." I said she had a very healthy sense of exactly who she was and what her worth was. So when I decided to do the Hepburn exhibition, I said I really would love to have one of the red sweaters. And so the estate went digging through the warehouse, and they found this. It was a red sweater that she clearly had worn because she was a gardener, and there were garden stains and there was a moth hole. She wasn't fastidious when she was wearing, and at home, these red sweaters. So we had a wonderful display on a nice mannequin of the Hepburn red sweater. And the estate, when they gave the Portrait Gallery the Oscars, gave the red sweater to the American History Museum. But after she died, and I did a centennial exhibition to celebrate her, the family found the Oscars, and we displayed them with her favorite portrait by Everett Raymond Kinsler. Well, Everett Raymond Kinsler, known to me as Ray, is one of the Portrait Gallery's great artists. We have almost 200 of his works, portraits, sketches, ranging from presidents to entertainers. And Ray was friends with Miss Hepburn. And you can see, because Ray is this great storyteller. My favorite story about this is that she smoked like a fiend for decades. And so Ray depicted her with a cigarette in her hands. But then when she saw the portrait, apparently her doctors had finally told her, "You got to stop smoking." So she said, "Take that out, take that out." And he said, "No." So we have it just as it was supposed to be. But Ray has this wonderful brush stroke that captures character and personality beautifully. And what I love about Ray's work, and this comes through with the Hepburn piece too, is an artist often conveys his own personality in his work. And Ray's work is full of humanism and civility and the idea that life is treasured. And that's the kind of sentiment that comes through in his Hepburn portrait. The Oscars look just perfect with that portrait. And in the exhibition, you could see people streaming through and being fascinated by these 4 Best Actress Oscars. No one else has won 4 Best Actress Oscars even today. And the early one is my favorite because the gilding is worn off and it's bronze and it looks very deco. They weigh 8.5 pounds apiece, so that when someone wins an Oscar, it's kind of like swinging around a baby, that's pretty hefty. So that's what we have. We have these wonderful 4 Oscars with her favorite portrait.